Hello, fellers and fellettes. Thanks for stopping by. I got two reviews I want to show you today. A couple BFRO reports. I hope you'll like them. And yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. So let's just go ahead and dive into the first one. Another interesting little creepy unexplained occurrence. This is BFR report BFRO report 72265 and location details. We were staying at a multi-cabin resort on the south side of the lake. I would rather not mention it to protect the privacy of the owners. Oh, uh, okay. Um, there are a bunch of little lakes in this county. I don't have exact GPS coordinates, but it's in here somewhere. And northern Michigan, you got Canada right there. There really isn't much going on in this part of the country. No, well, you got a couple of major cities to the south, and of course, but there's a whole lot of nothing going on up here in this county. so, so there's that. Anyway, let's see what they observed. We were staying on the southwest side of Big Manesk Lake in Lakeside Cabin. It was February and very cold, with heavy snow cover. We were there for 5 nights, and every night I will go out for a cigarette before bed. On 3 consecutive nights, shortly after I got outside, I heard a distinct, very loud knock in the woods, often followed shortly after by more knocks, but farther off in the distance. Everybody says that. Different people from different areas all over the country have described the same thing. So, I don't know. It was very dark because I left the outdoor light off. I don't know if it was a Bigfoot, trees cracking in the cold, or Bigfoot hunters knocking to each other, but I certainly know what I heard. I'm not necessarily a skeptic, but I wouldn't call myself a believer either. I'm open to the idea of it. Um, Apparently, he was the only one who noticed the sounds. Every time he'd go out to smoke, something in the woods would go, "There's something in our triangle. Let's smack a log against a tree and make a loud noise." Hmm, very interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if it was that up there. I don't know. They didn't give, well, I mean, they gave a location of the road, but I don't know. There's a couple small lakes in this county. County goes like over there to over here. So I don't know. The area definitely checks out. It's the middle of nowhere. You got international border right here. There isn't even really a city there. It's just a small city right there. It's pretty much the only thing you have going on. It's very interesting. So I don't know. He goes out for a cigarette break, and there's something in the distance that knows he's there. Hmm. Totally not creepy at all. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think about all this. I think it's interesting. Well, that was interesting. Hopefully, the next one you will find just as interesting as that one was. Now it's time for review number 2. Incidentally, you can pop over to the BFRO website yourself if you'd like to and kind of examine and look at stuff. And a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of interesting stuff. So, anyway, I digress. Let's dive in. Well, it looks like we got a wood knocker here. The Sasquatch. That's how they hunt. Basically, they have like this triangulated uh, location thing going on, and you got one guy, knocks, thump, and if you hear that, then you know that one, I guess, a little bit of prey has wandered into the triangle, or at least that's what they think, or if you hear three knocks, it usually corresponds with the amount of people that are with you. That's totally not creepy at all. But anyway, I digress. This is report 72285 on the BFRO website. It's very interesting. Very interesting. What was observed, rather, I think I may have had an encounter the other day while me and two of my friends were hunting for wild hogs on the river WMA. We were in some super thick pine wood area that had a ton of hog signs, which was right by the river and swamp area. We just found a big sign of uprooted area from a hog. We decided to sit for a second and see if we could hear anything. Okay, so they're just kind of looking around looking for a pig to shoot at, which is totally a thing. This is the location. Okay, that's uh, some farmland to the west and some residential to the east, but a whole lot of nothing in between. So, hmm, okay, okay. Keep reading. After a few minutes, we heard a pretty big limb snap, and I saw what I thought was a buzzard fly off. So, not sure if it was a buzzard that snapped at a limb or the result of the tree snapping, which spooked the buzzard into flying off. A few minutes after that, I heard what sounded like a person slamming a baseball bat in a tree 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. Very loud, from around 100 to 150 feet away. And about 5 seconds after that, another knock, 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 which sounded around 300, 400 yards away. Our initial thought is that it was one of the other hunters taking down a tree stand since it was the end of the season. With us thinking it was other hunters, we walked through the dense woods to a road and expected to see a truck parked along the side of the road on our way back to my truck. We did not see a single other vehicle on the way back, and even drove the opposite way in no cars. And there's no way, given a location in the terrain, that you could get to this spot other than by car. Um, I know what woodpeckers sound like, and unless the woodpecker was the size of a pterodactyl, it was not that. The first set of knocking was so loud, there was no way it was anything I'm familiar with, given the fact that there was no other cars in the area. I honestly do not know what else could have made these noises. Yeah, it was there was a hunting party in there that was also hunting, maybe. That would be my guess. I mean, I don't know, but you never know what's down there, man. This area looks just swampy and just hot and icky and ugh. Look at all them trees. Man, I I don't know. So they were freaked out. Nothing else was noticed. Um, Other witnesses, we were all next to each other, attempting to listen for a wild hog. We're all motionless, uh, quiet while we were listening. Kind of an interesting thing that they don't mention is there was three of them in the woods, you know, and they didn't put it together that they heard three knocks. Because that's what Sasquatch does. You got you got the number of prey walking into their triangle, thump thump thump, and then you hear in the distance the closest one answers that. So he probably saw them too, but they don't usually go after the humans. Humans don't taste very good. We're full of a lot of diseases that could make the Sasquatch sick, so they'd rather just eat other animals. But that's just that's really creepy. That's really creepy. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, fellers. I appreciate you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think it's just interesting, and you never know. So there's that. Anyway, that's what I got for now. Have a wonderful day, and I am out.